Wrap me in a bolt of lightning, send me on my way still smiling. Maybe that's the way I should go, straight into the mouth of the unknown. I left the spare key on the table. I never really thought I'd be able to say I merely visit on the weekends. I lost my whole life and a different. I've said it so many times.
Is there any upset on your part that no all-pro votes?
I mean, at this point, I'm used to being slept on, and I just have to stop worrying about what other people think of me. I know what kind of player I am, and I've done great this year, and I'm proud of myself. So, honestly, at this point, what other people think, it doesn't bother me. I know I'm all pro in my opinion. So.
Do you need more motivation at all at this point, or is it like whatever?
I mean, it's definitely added fuel. Put a bigger chip on my shoulder. But it goes back to I was a little kid. I've always been an underdog, so nothing new. I'm used to it.
And how fresh do you feel going into the playoffs now?
I feel really fresh. Getting this week off, getting your body a chance to get back together, regroup, and get out there and fly around.
You mentioned slept on. Not a lot of guys in this locker room got the recognition, Aaron, and there's the kind of the perception out there this team is 13-3, but is that all galvanizing you guys in any way going forward?
But what? 13-3 is the record. No matter how you get there, you pick up the stat sheet, and the win column is 13, the loss column is 3, up there with the best records in the NFL. So I don't care how we got to it, we did it, and whether people respect that or not, that's on them.
Is there a collective chip on the shoulder for this team at all in your mind?
Definitely. I mean, we feel like there's a lot left out there for us, and we had a goal coming into the season of what we wanted to achieve, and we're still chasing that. We're going to continue to work to get to that.
Aaron, was the sweatshirt, was that Elvin's idea, or was that just his execution?
It was his idea and execution. he just showed up and tossed it to me, and I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah. And I already knew when I was wearing it and everything as soon as he tossed it to me, so it just worked out perfect. My brother's brilliant.
What did you think of just the overall reaction to it? You know, the people, it seemed like it was pretty popular.
It was pretty popular. People loved it, and I appreciate that. You let your play doing the talking on the field, and then you just wear it around after that. So it was pretty cool.
How are sales doing compared to your waving goodbye sweatshirt?
Sales are doing pretty good, actually. I got to go home and ask my dad how they're doing since last night, but they were doing pretty good. A lot of people like the hoodie, so I'm thankful for that.
Do you have to cut the Vikings player a check because of that?
Nah, he ain't. Those aren't trademarked. He ain't trademarked those words, so all proceeds to me.
How have you been approaching this week? You know, first time in the playoffs, you get a bye week as well. How have you been approaching it?
Just toning in on the details, doing the little things, going back and watching film, and see what made certain plays successful and see what didn't make them successful, and try to work upon that.
Have you been reaching out to veterans just to get their take on this whole experience?
No, I really haven't. I don't know, just in the flow of the week, I didn't really think of that. But I mean, talking to some of the vets around the locker room who have been in the playoffs, we talk about it, but not necessarily reached out to anyone.
I know Jair said he's going to watch the game like as he was in the game. I know it's a little bit different for you guys offensively, but how will you guys approach Sunday?
I'll definitely be watching the game, kicked up, my feet up, watching the game, and seeing what I can try to exploit on those teams or get a beat on, and before we come in and get working with the coaches.
Does it help that two of the teams you might play, you've already played this year in either Minnesota or sorry, not Minnesota, but either the Eagles?
It does. You kind of know what they're doing schematically, but things change from early in the season. We played Philly early in the season to now they're a completely different team. So you can't just base it all off of that, but you can go back and pick up some information from that.
One of the things Matt LaFleur mentioned about you today, so he likes your, as much as everything on the field, likes your personality and the way you attack your job. How much of your past personality comes out in the way you approach football?
I think it comes out in every stage. I mean, it's just the way I was raised. Just focus, detail, and on time, serious about everything you're doing, and genuine.
Coach LaFleur was hired. There was talk, he hasn't been a head coach. He's young. What do you think he's kind of showed the league this year?
It doesn't matter if you're in your first year or your 100th year. If you can coach, you can coach, and he knows ball and he knows what he's doing, and got us all going, and we're in the playoffs with the first round bye. So whoever said that, they're eating their words now. So.
Any certain plays, sequences throughout the year that really show his coaching ability?
I mean, going back to the touchdown run against Minnesota, he set it up earlier in the game, and then we came back to it. And first time it was to Tyler, second time it was to me. So same formation, same fly action. Don't know who's getting the ball. So I feel like that set that up earlier.
How big is relatability when he's not that much older than some of you guys? How much does that help when you get to know him? He knows you, and you guys can be relatable to each other.
It's really easy. It feels like it's just easy to go talk to him. Like you said, he relates to you. Listen to the same music as you. Use the same slang as you. So it's like sometimes you can forget he's your coach when you're talking to him. Like just so relatable. But I feel like that's something great to have, and you feel like his door's always open. You can go talk to him.
Uses the same slang?
Yeah, I know you guys have heard him, Coach Hackett, all those guys. So yeah, they're picking up on the slang, and I love it.